Hello guys and girls, Merry Christmas! It's a long time since last time. I will make a very fast recap. As you can see, I'm on day 64 where we left with day 63, and we will go very fast about them. As you can see, I was building and I still finished my war, and North America was still at war, and South America. Even in Africa we had still wars going on. Now we will go to the next day and you will see that I'm closing to finish this war directly. What I had, as you can see, our alliance, we have two alliances now. They are pushing in America very soon. Now I am still doing here direct the finish move. Very few is left in the corner here, you can see it. I won't show it right now because you will be scared, because we are far more in the future. We are on day 121, so I make a small recap. As you can see, there are very few left here, and I'm building directly up. Then I take his capital directly and we switch some lanes. So I killed directly his battleship. Let's go to the next day. Fast forward. I lost some fighter in the sea, and we see it's done. There is no more fighting in this area, so it's finished. And we have directly 1,820,000, and I lost 620,000 to 1,820,000. Now there was a small peace period for me in building, as you can see. In the meantime, our alliance and my coalition pushed North America and directly South America, and we will fast forward this one. As you can see, I'm building very much, still building, and they are already in North America landings. As you can see, Sardinia taking first place in this part. Sardinia in the later part will be going inactive, and we will take him over the lands. Also with Canberra is the same. As we can see, he is here directly in Australia. He will be taken over. I am still building in this time. The islands are pushing in northern directly. Now we will go a little fast forward. In this time, as you can see directly, the map is still on the fighting page. Now still fighting, and I'm only building at this time. Still fighting, the same, and I'm building up. Already at this point, you see there are more and more lands taken directly in from our enemies. In this time, the enemies were North and South America, the two Americans. Here you can see they are taking the Caribbeans directly over, and they are pushing. So let's move forward. I didn't do anything here. I still building, as you can see here, and they are still fighting. There is still fighting going on. Now we will see directly how it will be developed. Still fightings, and for the most part it's still building time. So I'm building some rear guns directly. Then more buildings. Now we can see they are land more. Rhone is ready in north, is pushing from direct from Canada. Direct the others are pushing direct from San Francisco's, as you can see here. And we will go to the next day. It's just a fast forward. And now we will, as you can see on this day 88, the Caribbeans are being taken, and Phoenix, Aragon landed directly into Central America. It's just a small piece here, but soon you will see it will go more up. I'm still building only at this point. Now we are directly going faster, and here you see I'm still building. Now I'm helping directly in Central America. I started to help. I'm sending a force at this time. They are still not there, but they will be soon, and you will see it in a war declaration from me. As you can see, they are still fighting going on. I'm still had the army to move, and I started the war, as you can see. And I'm starting the war on Texas, and I'm starting on Nebraska. They are the two left at this point from the North and South Americans, and we are starting to take some lands there also in Central America. Now, as you can see, the map is looking directly just in the finish touch. In this part they are fighting, they are still taking overs, and I'm also doing some fighting, as you can see, and building also directly up. Then we go. We are now in day 99. Still the finishing is done. It's still fighting, and we see I have a larger portion. I'm already directly expanded into Texas, from Mexico directly into Texas. Now we will go a little bit faster, and you see we are still finishing these two and taking some more lands. The same is doing here, still taking some lands, finishing them, and we are already directly at day 103. As you can see, directly soon the map will change very much, because at this point in time Sardinia is about to go direct to leave the game. So Rhone taking over the first place. I'm in second place at this point, and on third place is Hunan, our ally. He is leading the other coalition that we will fight, and we will speak very soon about them, but first we need to get to that point. So I'm making a fast forward still, and we will see still finishing South Texas, the last remaining cities, and you can see directly a larger portion. Yeah, we will go to the next day, and we will soon start attacking also Sardinia, because he went directly, the first one from our coalition, directly that he's not playing anymore and went inactive. After, we will take directly, as you can see, I'm started also the war, so he should be went around this time. Let's see, 105, no, I think 106 it was. Let's go to the next day. Come on. So, yes, 106. I started the war directly on him, and as you can see, Hunan taking the second place at this point, and Rones is on first place. I'm on the third place, and you see right now directly, as you see, Australia is no more in this map. He also went at this point, so inactive, and give all the lands to the other coalition, and we speak about both coalitions. As you can see, we are fighting here. They're starting to take the lands from Sardinia and finishing the last from Texas. Very much fightings, and we will see very soon on the map. Yes, here it's also directly clearly seen that I started on this day 106 directly with him. We will see very soon that I started some other war also. Here is directly the takeover. He had a very large portion of lands. He had more lands than me at this point, and so we are start taking them. And as you can see, there are more lands. Soon you will I will show you that directly how it will see in the map what it is. At this point we are taking Italy up directly, and after we will go for Turkey. So as you can see, we are still in directly taking here in Sardinia, from Sardinia the lands, and indirectly in Italy. We go to the next day. As you can see, I'm 4th place in the army, and I did take the 1st place at this point. Now we are starting to take the Middle East directly. Arabia will be the target, as you will see very soon. And I am building, also taking more lands of him. Then I taking one more IE that was in my lands. I taking it over just to get some more moral boost, and we are on day 150 already. At this point I stopped very soon to fight Sardinia and prepared after these last cities. I'm already directly in Egypt at this point, in Africa. I said that I won't take any more, and I left him. After that I directly prepared for Bosnia, since he was in our alliance, and went directly IE. And you will see directly in the past day, I think 119 I started, but yes, here I'm still preparing. I still get some lands from Sardinia, and on the Christmas evening directly he came back, but it was too late, and he gave me a nice surprise, giving me a lot of kills, as you can see there, and we are directly here. So, and we will go now directly to the Christmas evening. Everybody say their wishes in the chat, and some more fighting with Bosnia. And I will show you how the map will look right now. And we are now finally in the last day. This is directly, I have 6 million kills on him and losing only 682,000 soldiers. So the map is looking like this. There is no more white lands here from Bosnia, or will be very soon, because I'm finishing the last part. As you can see here, I have Italy added to myself. I have Turkey added to myself. The lands also here most likely came from Bosnia and Sardinia, and we see here it's connected to my other lands that I had. And I have directly some parts I have Jerusalem, and some parts directly in Africa, in Egypt, from this war, directly from Sardinia, and from the war directly after from the two North and South America, I taking directly Central America, as you can see, into Texas. From it's directly Mexico and some part of Texas also here, going down directly till here. These lands will be lost very soon, because we will have an end war. Our coalition is Europa United against the New Age leaders, and this one will be a fight very nice and very interesting. The map is looking like this. As you can see, this what we see is our part of the map, that's my coalition, and what we don't see anymore here, this is our enemy's coalition. Why we cannot see? We can move past their land, but we cannot see directly what is about to happen from that part, because we agreed to don't see, and we are preparing for this war. Also finishing the last remaining of the ice. There are still in the map. As you can see, I have 879 cities. Hunan, the coalition leader of New Ages, has 830, then it's Rone with 678, then Guangxi with 450, Norte 425, Shanlong, the enemy coalition, 298, then we have Shanxi with 340, Xiling with 299, Northeast Rhodesia from our coalition 405, Aragon, who is Phoenix, our coalition leader, 298, but it soon will change. And we have directly Bosnia, who is still alive at this point, but he's most likely dead. And we have in my lens, where I will show it, the remaining of Sardinia, the last part, 76 cities, 1 city from Florida, and Northeast has 6 cities remaining. As you can see, this will be our enemy. I'm already preparing on, if we zoom a little in, we will see these are my troops already on the border with him on this part, and also up here we have a lot of troops at the border. They are still coming some more, since I sent some more, but we will do some more videos from here, from the end board. It was more about building. In 2 weeks it should be starting, then we will do some more. As you can see, these are all what we will take over, this part directly of Arabia, then from Africa, then we have directly Asia, very big large part of Asia to take over. Europa is fully under our control. Then we have this part of South America to take over directly. As you can see, here are some lands still to take from Sardinia. Here is our ally that will be fighting, and the last city of directly of Florida is also here. Then the next part of the fighting will be directly here in North America. I also have here this part of lands that I won't defend because they are very hard to defend, but I will use my army to attack. You will see in the, so this part of land I will lose. These are our enemies here, directly expanded. They will fight Rhone here. Rhone's front will be in North America, and also Norte will be in North America fighting here. Phoenix and myself will fight directly on the opposition. We will fight here and our friends. My front will go directly from Siberia down to Africa. So very, very large part, but it will be very interesting to fight. I will have more than one enemy. As you can see, 1, 2 directly on my border, 3 enemies at my border, 4 enemies at my border. So I have 4 players directly to fight, but it will be very funny. And here are the 2 coalitions. Europa United, we have 2,705 cities. We are 5 players also. And we are directly here, the enemies, the New Age leaders, where I have 2,191 cities, 5 players also. It's very close, and it will be very funny. But it was a fast recap on what happened. As you can see, the map is like this. It's different from the last point, and we control everything in Europa. As you can see, Rhone has directly Scandinavia we saw it last time. I have fully control on the Russia. I also have one last IE, that's a not player, this one. Why I have still this one in my lands, as you can see, fully in my lands, because if I need to boost my morale, I will use his capital. I take his capital, get a 10 morale boost on every direct city, and I can push some more. That is still for pushing. That's why I didn't take it over. And here we have the last part of the remaining of Bosnia, cleaning up. This part will go to Rhone. He had the lands here directly that I take over. As you can see, there are still 1, 2, 3, 4 cities, and one I'm taking right now. Okay. We remove this one here and we decide directly live how the city will fall, and you saw it. It's now my city, and first thing it's building directly the fortress, and we have then some, as you can see, 25 morale. It will be go very fast up, and the preparation for the end war is on full move. So I already sent the troops that I don't need directly to that front. Here are the last troops that I have here, and I will use them to bomb his last cities and clean this up. Then it's done. Okay, that's all for the time. I wish you very much happy Christmas and have a nice new year, because the next video will be in 2019. Then we will have directly the end war, but I think maybe we will do one more on this year 2018 and make the preparation. I'm sorry that we didn't do. I was also sick. I could not speak very much, so it took very long time to make this video, and it will be up in YouTube, and I hope you will like it. Have a nice day. Happy Christmas. Happy holidays to all of you and your family. Bye bye.